Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now guys, this is a story without end, and this is a narrative that will go on for pretty much at least 4 years, if not longer. And this of course is the narrative between our own very own MC Iberiberism, Rochas Okorocha, and the governor of Imo State, Emeka Ehidioha. So with that guys, I bring you this: Ehidioha orders for arrest of Okorocha. So that's the headline. Ehidioha orders for Okorocha's arrest. So now let's find out exactly why. The government of Imo State has ordered a citizen's arrest against Senator Rochas Okorocha over an alleged assault on an official of the government, Mr. Jasper Unduaku. The secretary to the government, Uche, I'm not going to attempt his last name because it's a long stretching Igbo name, issued the order after the chairman of the Committee on Recovery of Government Property said that the state had also placed Okorocha on a security watch and urged Imo citizens to arrest him and alert the government whenever they found him in the state. News Agency of Nigeria reports that a video trending online on Thursday captured some thugs beating Mr. Unduaku at Okorocha's residence in Spitbat Avenue, Owerri. It was gathered that the commissioner of police in the state, Rabiu Ladodo, so again another Fulani man, is the commissioner of police in Imo State. And this seems to repeat in all of the stories that I report, because anytime you mention the commissioner of police in charge of that state, is usually a Fulani man. So we start all over again. It was gathered that the Commissioner of Police, Rabiu Ladodo, and SSG confirmed the incident to newsmen at a joint news briefing in Owerri. They announced that a citizen's arrest has been declared on Okorocha over the incident. They claimed that Okorocha hired thugs to attack Unduabuoku, who doubles as special advisor to Governor Emeka Ehidioha on security matters. They said that the senator representing Imo West will be arrested and prosecuted anytime he enters the state. So now that's the latest narrative in this ongoing yawa that is going on between Rochas Okorocha and Emeka Ehidioha in Imo State. Because what Rochas Okorocha rather did in Imo State is a gross abuse of power. This guy completely looted that state for 8 solid years, and no responsible person, and even an irresponsible person, could not come into that seat of power and not have reason to pause and cause for alarm that, look, what went on here? Because that Rochas Okorocha, he just spent all that 8 years looting Imo State and looting Imo State, to the point that they were taking doors off the wall and stealing it. This is what Rochas Okorocha did. They were taking doors off the walls and stealing it. This is what this guy did. So that level of looting obviously is not something that anybody can just let go. So now they are trying to recover as much as they can. They cannot even recover 10% of what this guy stole, because this is somebody that stole for 8 years solid. So they cannot even recover 10% of what this guy stole. But then in the course of them trying to recover what Rochas Okorocha Iberiberism stole from the good people of Imo State, this guy now has the effrontery to go and hire hooligans to go and attack government officials for trying to recover items of the state that he stole. Can you imagine? It's only in Nigeria you have this level of impunity. Let's just repeat that. This guy, a criminal, a thief, is hiring thugs to beat up government officials that are trying to recover items that he stole. I mean, this is a new level now. This Rochas, so they should not restrict that to Imo State. Actually, they should just call in the EFCC and just give them the file on this guy and say, look, it's up to you now what you want to do. I know that this is a corrupt country, but this is now a special case. So are we now going to allow this level of looting to go, yes or no? So you go and speak to your Aboki boss in Aso Rock and then show him this file and then tell him to make a decision, because this now is that step too far. Because what Rochas Okorocha did in Imo State is that step too far. I mean, taking the doors of the world to steal it after having looted the whole of the treasury of the state. I mean, anyway, conversations in the comment section. I don't want to go on because I don't want to come off as being particularly after this guy, because I've been getting a lot of missives in my comment section lately that is making me cautious of how I present these videos. But I'm not going to be too cautious, because of course I'm going to be led by my instincts, but I don't want to use the colorations that I want to use for this particular videos, because there are certain invectives that should be used but are not being used. But we leave that to one side. You come use your invectives in the comment section so I know how you are covering this story. But before you come do that, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray. Bell button notifies you every time I drop a new video. Then come let me know what you are making of all this Iberiberism going on in Imo State in the comment section. So I'll leave you here, carry on with you in the comment section, but here I say peace.